Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Mr. Green Hands. It is August. I haven't given you guys an update since June. So tonight, it is actually night. It's 8 p.m. over here. The dogs are barking as always. Never cease to amaze like why people let the dogs out at 8 o'clock in the night just to torture me while I'm trying to make a video. It is what it is. But let me give you guys a show, a video, and show you what I've been up to. It is August. August up here, it is. Maybe one little late. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about those dogs. They're behind the fence. They come over here. God help me. But I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about my plants. Let me show you guys. As you guys can see, I have literally caged in everything. It's working fantastically. There's a little secret things happening right there. Those beds were the ones that the foxes destroyed, and I've done something in there what I will explain in a due time. Let me start with this one here. So they've been getting attacked by the birds, these beautiful kales here, and they are coming through. They're starting to show some life, and I'm so happy with them. Look at these beautiful kale. I'm just praying that we don't have any bugs coming through here. I've put a little bit of pellets down, some organic pellets for the sluggy wuggies. Just trying to make sure they are protected, and these will grow all the way through to the autumn and winter. So I've got some curly kale in different variety of curly kale. I can't even remember what type of kale these are, but I've planted different varieties this year. Last year I didn't plant any of these, so they are looking really well. Maybe I should have planted a little bit more. Actually, I think I did plant some, but they didn't make it. I got a little box here. You know me, I said I was going to do labeling and I forgot. There is a brassica here. I think this might have been a collard green. Let's get rid of this. Let's pull this weed out. And dog wants to come over and tell me, hey, I ain't done nothing to the dog. But he wants to come over here. Look at this beautiful cucumber. I can't remember, is this the lemon cucumber that I got from my brother Broke? He's putting on so many beautiful young ones right now. It is August, so I'm praying these can make it. Look at that beautiful one right there. Look at that, that's looking lovely. And that's a different variety. I'm hoping this might be the brown cucumber. Oh, it might not be, but look at that. Guys, I have not been down here for a week, and it's starting to show me some life. A baby cucumber, looking really good. I got a lemongrass in here as well, with some bushes. I will have to do some tender love and care eventually throughout the season to kind of get rid of these because they're annoying. Just pull them up from the root. But it is what it is. Working with nature is not easy, but we do our best. And I've let the cucumber run into this, so it's doing really well. My beetroot putting on some swelling in their heads, or underneath their bellies, should I say. They're coming in nicely. I've had to do a little bit of weeding, but just light weeding, because obviously when you're working here and there's a lot of wind, the seeds of other allotments will blow over and come into your garden, and they're beautiful. Look at that. I think these are called curly scarlet kale. Going back to the kale situation, look at the beautiful purple in the middle and amazing curliness. And I have some other ones that I've grown, or should I say started out, and they will do really well for the winter. My nasturtium in this one here, my carrots are doing well. Finally, it was a struggle. I haven't thinned them out, so I've just let them do their own thing. And it's been a joy to watch. It's beautiful. Look at these, some of the leaves. Amazing. When you break one of these, the smell is absolutely, and these are edible, by the way, guys. Carrot leaves are edible. So while you're out here, have a little snack. This is a tomato plant. I have to say that in the UK this year, we have had so much rain, not a lot of sun. So the crops aren't doing the best, but there is something to eat. And look at all of these baby tomatoes. Coming up to life, the blossoms are going to come to life. Look at that. It's looking amazing. It doesn't matter. I'm praying that the end of August, which is like in a couple more days, we get a lot more sun all the way into September. I just can't wait for that. And the nights are starting to get cold, so you can have that cold snap. So anything that really does well in the sun will find it a bit hard to cope with the freezing, or so there's not freezing, but like the chilly nights. Hot days, chilly nights can affect the growth of the plant. Sorry for the camera being all jumpy. I'm trying to back up the mesh because I'm not having my enemies, Mr. Fox, destroy my plant. So I have to make sure I secure back everything before I move on to the next one. So this is the bed that I had my 3 sisters, not literally my 3 sisters, but I planted pumpkins, which didn't do well, didn't do the best that it could. You know, that's a tiny one there, but there's still time to grow. I still have faith in this garden bed here. The corn is coming in absolutely amazing. These are corn that I planted later. So I planted one variety first, or should I say one batch, not variety, one batch first, and they are going to be ready first before these ones. And I planted some some beans. I think these are broad beans or another variety of beans. I can't even remember. Sometime I plant, guys, I really need to keep a track of what I plant. Look at that. I think these are broad beans or French beans. One or the other. It's still a bean. And they're coming in nicely, so they're going to be helping the soil to kind of keep going. Look at the beautiful corn. And one thing about corn, it is self-pollinated. But you could do this, and then it drops onto the corn hairs or the corn silks. Look at that. And then it produces a kernel in the long term. It's just beautiful. I made a video about watermelon wars, guys. Don't think my watermelon is gonna make it. I will have to cancel that. But look at my nasturtiums. Beautiful. That dark, rich reds. Beautiful different shades of like pinky, and this rich. And this is all edible, guys. And I planted them so they can bring pollinators in and be more attracted from, you know, those pests that are coming into your garden. They most likely will be attracted to them. So this year I haven't been in trouble with too many bug pests or flying insects or any sort of thing. They've been doing their job and bringing in the great pollinators into the garden, so I can get something like this. Tomatoes. And I have been trimming them back to kind of make sure I don't end up with a lot of diseases or airborne disease. Keep the air flowing between these beautiful tomatoes. And there is this one I remember. This is the zebra one. Look at the stripes on the bad boy right there. That's the green one. So it's just gonna be green with stripes on it. I can't remember the other ones, but I hope when the time comes I can harvest these and show you them. I can't wait. I'm just praying the weather works for me. This is a bunch in onions. I know that they look like they're doing really great, but they are going to grow into a bulb. And eventually, once this dries down or I harvest 1 or 2 out of it, look at the other one there, I can just use them as spring onions or onions. Then they always leave these little tiny bulbs behind, and then they spring back up and get more bunchier, if that makes sense. I have no idea. Hey, you know me, I'm a widow. I love my garden though. Some more beetroot in this section here. Guys, I don't know what's happened this year. I've had a lot of failures with carrots. I have sowed more than 1,000 seeds of carrots. I've got a bed over here that's doing okay, a little tiny bed. I still haven't harvested I'm saving them for seeds, by the way. This bed vaulted, and these were the black radishes. I'm saving them because they are darn expensive. I need to save them. The black radish. I think this is a spinach. I don't know, it could be a chard. I didn't plant these, by the way, guys. I failed all the spinach this year. No idea what it is. It's either going to be chard or spinach. I have no idea. But it's in my garden. I don't know where the hell it came from. But it's going to be eaten by me or other people around me. One or the other. Lovely more tomatoes there. Look at that. Maybe I'm twisting you guys' neck by holding the camera in the wrong position. But look at this. That is a lemon grass. This is my best one, and and it's amazing. I'm gonna be harvesting these and then bringing them home to dry them so I can have some beautiful teas in the winter time when I can't get any. And I don't want to buy these because things are getting expensive, guys. More nasturtium. I have to say, I love nasturtium. They're amazing. And I will not be harvesting any of the seeds because what happened last, I left the seeds on the mixture in the ground and it just popped up. So let nature does its thing. I might actually save one. I might be saying, yeah, I won't save one, but I might save a couple of them. Maybe. That's lovely. This is my, I know it looks like a bush, guys, but these have some beautiful sweet potato blossoms there. That is showing me that there is something there for me. Look at that, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I have a pumpkin which I think has lost his mind and it's taken over the whole place. It's got a little baby pumpkin over there. There's a nice looking one over there. Look at that. I'm gonna have to fight through this year to get my sweet potatoes. And I had 2 okra planted in here. I don't even know if the tree's still alive. Not too worried. Should have grown more, but it is what it is. Because okra and sweet potato does really well. These are some parsnips, the dry seeds of my parsnips. I'm going to be saving them. I want it to be really dried. Some callaloo. I have had disaster with callaloo this year. Disaster. So someone gave me some and I transplanted them out and they've gave me a meal. Or should I say it's given me a meal, and I'm proud of that. Some more tomatoes. I think that one says Black Crimea. This is a Tigerilla. I'm really hoping that they come, because these are the first time for me to be planting them. It's gonna be amazing if I can get them. I'll really be really happy if I do. I love that they're coming, and I have been pruning them and taking great care of them. But obviously with the weather, it's not been great. This, guys, that is the pumpkin right now. I kid you not. The pumpkin is taking over. Like, it's running there. It's running all over the place. There is a ginger in that. There is a ginger in there somewhere. But look at it. It's literally taking over the whole place. Look at that. It's a beetroot. I'll be harvesting that soon. And I planted different colors as well. I didn't plant the standard one that you guys see in the shop, which is the red one here. I've got some yellow and a few other colors. But this garden beds, these ones here, these were the ones that had all the foxes destroying it. So I have been sowing some autumn variety of things in here. I've got some purple bok choy. You know, the slugs love them, but I'm hoping that they survive. My one and only courgette, which I only realized when I came down here today, that I got a lovely courgette just there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope I can, let me move this leaf. There you go, lovely courgette there. And I'm proud of this boy here. Boy, it's not a boy, it's a girl. Girl, yeah, let's keep it that way. And underneath, I have a habit, guys, of planting or sowing things. I think these are radishes in there. Look like, yeah, some radish with some carrots as well in between, because I know the radish will be growing first. Then I have the radish, you know, sorry, the radish will be growing first, so I planted it in between with the carrots. So the carrots will come later on down in the year, because they're an autumn variety. I planted some autumn variety, and I just transplanted out some more beetroot, because I know they'll be fine for the little chill they're gonna get. And there was some onions in between. So if you look closely, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me lift this up a little bit. See, so if you look here, those are some sprouting onions with some lovely beetroot around it, and those are the radish that I was discussing earlier. And there are some carrots in and in between all of that around in the garden. I sowed them in. I hope they make it, but I think they will. I've got a few just there. See if I can get a closer look. Just there. They're coming in through nicely. Let me get my camera from underneath that. I've got a cucumber that is starting to show me love. After all the time waiting, it's starting to show me some love. I'm really proud of it. Look at that. And in here, I have been planting my autumn things, getting them ready. So in here I have all year round, what did I plant again? All year round, what's the cauliflower? Why am I forgetting cauliflower? Cauliflower, yeah. I got some cauliflower in here, some lovely carrots there, and I've planted some other cabbages as well, some beetroot, and I think I've planted some kohlrabi as well. Yes, these are some kohlrabi. I planted some kohlrabi through there. I don't know, I'm praying this video turned out really well. Sorry guys about the camera, because I've put a mesh around them so you can't really see them so clearly, but I have a few other things to plant out for the autumn. Over here I got some beetroot. In here I haven't put a coverage on this yet. I sowed something in here, as you guys can see. If I told you I know what they are, I would be lying. In this garden box here, I've got my chayote and I'm just letting it go wild. I don't really care, just let it run all over the tree, which I do need to prune later on down here. I'm letting it go crazy. And the pumpkin is here, and I'm just letting this pumpkin here go crazy. Look at that beautiful one that's hanging on there. I want this to be an amazing surprise. I'm not even paying too much attention to what it does. I want it to grow all over there. Look at that. Is it from your boy Mr. Green Hands here at the allotment this night to give you a night update in August of the garden. Yeah. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I'll speak to you guys soon. And don't forget to look after the planet, because we just have to. See you guys soon.